How was your blood sugar level this morning? For someone living with diabetes, that number is probably the first thing you think about every morning. I understand the anxiety when checking your blood sugar, hoping that it will be within a safe range, but I also understand that controlling diabetes is not just about the numbers. It's about the choices we make every day. One of the most important decisions is choosing the right cooking oil, something that can help reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and protect cardiovascular health. So, what are the best cooking oils for diabetics? Let's explore. 1. Sesame oil, the golden choice for blood sugar control. If you're looking for an oil that's great for both heart health and blood sugar control, sesame oil is one of the top options. With a long history in Asian cuisine, sesame oil has also been scientifically proven to be beneficial for diabetics. Nutritional content and impact on blood sugar. In 25 milliliters of sesame oil, the fat content includes 40% monounsaturated fat, helps improve insulin sensitivity. 42% polyunsaturated fat, including omega-6, essential for cardiovascular health. Only 14% saturated fat, much lower than coconut oil or animal fats. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Hypertension, 2011, showed that sesame oil significantly reduced HbA1c and fasting blood sugar levels in type 2 diabetes patients when replacing unhealthy oils. The antioxidants in sesame oil, particularly sesamol and sesamin, help reduce inflammation and protect cells from damage caused by high blood sugar, food and function. 2017. How to use sesame oil effectively. Use in salads, dressings to retain nutritional value. Light stir fry. Cook at moderate heat, below 177 degrees Celsius for unrefined sesame oil. Below 232 degrees Celsius for refined sesame oil. Pair with a diet rich in vegetables and lean proteins for better blood sugar control. Sesame oil not only helps control blood sugar but also promotes heart health, reduces inflammation, and protects the nervous system. A smart choice for anyone looking to stabilize their health. 2. Extra virgin olive oil, the superfood for heart and blood sugar. Have you ever heard of the Mediterranean diet, one of the healthiest diets in the world for cardiovascular health and blood sugar control? If so, you know that extra virgin olive oil is the cornerstone of this diet. But does it really benefit diabetics? The answer is yes, and even more. Imagine that every time you use olive oil, your body is not only absorbing healthy fats but also receiving a shield against diabetic complications. A study in Diabetes Care, 2015, showed that a diet rich in olive oil helped reduce fasting blood sugar by up to 12% and lowered the risk of cardiovascular disease, one of the biggest threats to diabetics. The reason olive oil works wonders lies in its composition. 75% monounsaturated fat helps improve insulin sensitivity. Contains polyphenols and vitamin E, strong antioxidants that reduce inflammation and protect cells. Only 14% saturated fat, much lower than animal butter or coconut oil. So, how should you use olive oil to maximize its benefits? Use it for salads, dressings, or drizzle over cooked vegetables, with a smoke point around 190 to 210 degrees Celsius. It's also good for light sautéing or cooking at moderate heat. Olive oil not only helps you control blood sugar but also turns every meal into a flavorful experience with health benefits. Are you ready to change your eating habits? 3. Canola oil, a good choice. But be cautious. Canola oil is often promoted as one of the healthiest oils, especially for diabetics. But before you pour it into the pan, let's take a closer look at the facts behind this oil. Scientifically, canola oil has a very high content of unsaturated fats, 90%, including 63% monounsaturated fat, which helps improve insulin sensitivity. 27% polyunsaturated fat, including a significant amount of omega-3, ALA, helps reduce inflammation. Good for cardiovascular health. Only 7% saturated fat, much lower than coconut oil or animal fat. Looking at these numbers, canola oil seems like a perfect choice. However, what many don't know is that most canola oil on the market undergoes industrial refining processes, including high temperature and chemical treatments. This can destroy the beneficial omega-3s and create harmful compounds like trans fats in trace amounts. A study in Diabetes Journal, 2018, showed that cold-pressed canola oil could help reduce insulin resistance. But refined oil may lose much of its initial benefits. What should you do? If you choose canola oil, make sure it is cold-pressed and free of additives. Use it for stir-frying, baking, or making sauces, but avoid frying at high temperatures to prevent altering the oil's structure. Canola oil can be a good ally for your health, but only if you know how to choose it correctly. Don't let a poor choice affect your blood sugar control. 4. Flaxseed oil. A savior for diabetics or just a trend? Flaxseed oil is praised as a superfood for diabetics due to its extremely high omega-3 content. But is it really better than other oils? Let's take a closer look from a scientific perspective. Key benefits of flaxseed oil. Over 70% omega-3, ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. 5 times higher than olive oil. Omega-3 helps reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and protect cardiovascular health, critical factors for diabetics. Only 10% saturated fat, lower than both canola oil, 7%, and olive oil, 14%, supporting heart health. Completely free of trans fats, reducing the risk of high LDL cholesterol. A study from Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism, 2019, found that taking 10 grams of flaxseed oil daily reduced fasting blood sugar by up to 15% after 12 weeks. Additionally, it helped lower HbA1c, which reflects average blood sugar over 3 months. But it's not without risks. It has a very low smoke point, approximately 107 degrees Celsius. Lower than olive oil, 190 degrees Celsius, making it unsuitable for high-temperature cooking. Omega-6 content is very low, approximately 15%, which could lead to an imbalance if your diet doesn't provide enough of this fat. It is prone to oxidation, if not stored cold or protected from light. Flaxseed oil can spoil faster than other oils. Flaxseed oil is an excellent choice when used raw in salads, smoothies, or mixed into foods after cooking. But if you're looking for an oil for deep frying, reconsider. The benefits are great, but the risks are notable. Are you ready to try it? 5. Sunflower oil, a popular solution. But is it really safe? Diabetes is becoming a global pandemic, with over 38 million Americans affected, and this number is expected to increase by 51% by 2045, CDC. 2023. In Europe, more than 61 million adults are living with this disease, IDF. 2022. One of the main causes is a diet high in unhealthy oils, which increases the risk of insulin resistance and cardiovascular diseases. Is sunflower oil, a popular oil in both the US and Europe, really a good choice for diabetics? Composition and benefits. 85% unsaturated fats, of which 30% is monounsaturated fat, which helps improve insulin sensitivity. High vitamin E content. Just 1 tablespoon provides 37% of the daily vitamin E requirement, helping protect cells from damage caused by high blood sugar, National Institutes of Health. High smoke point, 225 degrees Celsius to 440 degrees Celsius depending on the type. Suitable for high-temperature cooking. Important warnings. Sunflower oil contains a lot of omega-6, 65%, but almost no omega-3, leading to an imbalance in fats, increased inflammation, and a higher risk of diabetes complications. European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2020. A study from the University of California, 2021, shows that people consuming high omega-6 but low omega-3 have a 23% higher risk of heart disease, a particularly serious issue for diabetics. Some refined sunflower oils may contain aldehydes, compounds associated with nerve damage and cancer if used for deep frying multiple times. Food Chemistry, 2019. Conclusion. If you use sunflower oil, choose cold-pressed or unrefined types, and combine them with omega-3 rich oils like olive oil or flaxseed oil to avoid nutrient imbalance. Despite being common, sunflower oil still poses risks if not used correctly. So, do you really want to continue using it? 6. Avocado oil, the perfect choice or just a trend? If sunflower oil worries you due to its high omega-6 content, avocado oil could be a worthy alternative. Not only does it stand out for its healthy fat content, But it's also considered an upgraded version of olive oil due to its high heat tolerance. But is it really good for diabetics? Why is avocado oil praised? 75% unsaturated fats. Primarily monounsaturated fats, MUFA, proven to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation. American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2022. Only about 12% saturated fat, lower than coconut oil but higher than canola oil. Rich in vitamin E and lutein, which help protect cells from damage caused by high blood sugar and support eye health, an issue commonly faced by diabetics. Impressive study results. A study from Journal of Diabetes Research, 2021, found that diabetic patients who added avocado oil to their diet reduced fasting blood sugar levels by 18% after 12 weeks. At the same time, LDL cholesterol, bad cholesterol, decreased by 11%, while HDL cholesterol, good cholesterol, increased by 7%, reducing the risk of cardiovascular complications. So, what are the drawbacks of avocado oil? It is more expensive than most other oils, which may deter some people from using it regularly. Low omega-3 content, less than 1%, so it needs to be combined with other omega-3 rich foods like salmon or flaxseed oil. Must be cold-pressed or pure to ensure it retains important nutrients. If you're looking for an oil that helps with blood sugar control, is good for cardiovascular health, and can be used for high-heat cooking with a smoke point up to 270 degrees Celsius, avocado oil is certainly worth a try. But does it deserve to replace olive oil in your kitchen? That's up to your choice. 7. Coconut oil, friend or foe for diabetics? As a diabetes researcher, I often receive a common question from patients: is coconut oil good for blood sugar? The answer isn't simple because coconut oil offers potential benefits but also comes with risks that need careful consideration. Benefits of coconut oil. 90% of the fat in coconut oil is saturated fat, but most of it is medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, a type of fat that can be quickly metabolized into energy rather than stored as fat. Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, 2021. MCTs help reduce insulin resistance. A study in Diabetes Research and Clinical Practice, 2020, showed that diabetics consuming MCTs saw up to a 14% improvement in insulin sensitivity after 8 weeks. Contains lauric acid, a fatty acid with anti-inflammatory properties, helping protect blood vessels from damage caused by high blood sugar. But here's what diabetics need to be cautious about. The saturated fat content is very high, if consumed in excess. Coconut oil can raise LDL cholesterol, increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease, a major concern for diabetics. American Heart Association, 2021. It doesn't contain omega-3 or beneficial unsaturated fats, making it not the optimal choice for reducing inflammation. It can affect blood sugar levels if used uncontrolled, as coconut oil is a dense source of energy, 215 calories, 25 milliliters. Expert advice. Coconut oil can be used in moderation, but it should not be the main oil in a diabetic's diet. If used, opt for virgin coconut oil, limit it to 1 to 2 tablespoons per day, and combine it with healthier oils like olive oil or avocado oil. Coconut oil is not entirely the enemy, but it's not the best choice for all diabetics. The final decision depends on how you use it. You can see, not all cooking oils are the same, and making the right choice can make a significant difference in your blood sugar control journey. From extra virgin olive oil with its anti-inflammatory properties to omega-3 rich flaxseed oil, or avocado oil with its high heat tolerance, each oil has its own benefits, but also comes with factors to consider. I understand that living with diabetes is not easy. Every meal is an important decision, and every choice can affect your health in the future. But the good news is that you don't have to give up flavor, just be smarter with your choices. Think about this. If a small change, like switching to a healthier cooking oil, could help stabilize your blood sugar, reduce the risk of complications, and improve your health, why not give it a try? You deserve the best for your health. Start today, because every drop of oil you choose could be a step towards a more balanced and stronger life.